Welcome back. I'm Tisha and I am a holistic nutritionist sharing my love for healthy eats and a sustainable lifestyle. This is what I eat in a day to simply feel my best. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For breakfast, I had a bowl of chia pudding I had prepped the night before. I topped it with some frozen berries for antioxidants, coconut, hemp hearts for added protein, and some bee pollen, which is great for boosting your metabolism and strengthening your immune system. Lastly, I drizzled on some almond butter, and then my breakfast got stolen.
What is the one thing over there?
Hemp hearts.
Hemp hearts. Healthy for you. Good eats. Tasty treats. Very good.
For lunch, we decided on some summer rolls. I started by making a simple marinade for my tofu with soy sauce, mirin, sesame oil, and seeds. I cut the tofu into thick strips so the sauce is better absorbed. I mix my sauce just one more time, and then I throw the tofu in a heated pan on medium heat with some sesame oil to crisp up the edges and soak up all that goodness. I pour over the sauce and then move on to prepping the rest of my veg. This is a great recipe to use when you have forgotten vegetables in the back of your fridge going bad. We use cabbage, carrot, cucumber, cilantro, and then some mixed greens. I get my wrap, you dip it in not boiling but warm water, and then you put it on a flat surface and get to rolling. I haven't made these wraps in a minute and it was not my strong suit. I rolled a couple that weren't looking so good but ended up tasting delicious, and it was time to pass the baton to somebody who's clearly rolled a couple more joints in his life than I have. Definitely took the cake on these. Like, look at how beautiful this is. Added it to the pile, and then I moved on to the peanut sauce. I'll leave the recipe in the description, super simple. And then we enjoyed a bunch of these. This is so refreshing and it's such a nice lunch to share and make with somebody you love. My afternoon snack was 2 pieces of this chocolate banana bread I had made in my last video, and then it was dinner time. Don caught 2 mahis, so we're gonna make some fish burritos.
It's gonna be good. We got the best chef in town.
I have these tomatoes that are too ripe to function, so we're gonna make Spanish rice.
And action.
I realized I had eaten all my pickled onions, so I started a batch to quick pickle while the rest of the food was cooking. Most people use a mandolin to slice their onions thin, but we don't mind some thick onions in this house, baby. I keep my pickled veg super simple, just adding crushed whole garlic, cloves, and whole black peppercorns. Apple cider vinegar with the mother. Fucker. To a pot on medium heat, the apple cider vinegar goes in, some water, honey for sweetness instead of processed sugar, and then some coarse salt to finish. I mix, and then I turn off my heat and I pour over the brine. Moving on to our rice, I add it to the pot on medium heat so it can toast up a bit before moving on to our too ripe to function tomatoes. I cut up red onion and a couple cloves of garlic, and then I blend it up. This is what it looks like. It's like a watery tomato sauce, and then our rice is toasted, so I add the mixture in, and I also add a chicken bouillon cube. I don't have saison, so don't come for me. It's not traditional. I cover it and let it do its thing. I cannot do a fish taco or burrito without a coleslaw. I like a creamy, crunchy slaw, so I do red cabbage and some cilantro. Adding the cilantro and the cabbage to a bowl with half mayo and half Greek yogurt. I like using Greek yogurt because it's more added protein and just better for you than all mayonnaise. I squeeze the lime over the top, add in some coarse salt because coarse salt hits different. Then I add a little bit of honey to balance out the acidity and sweetness. And then we're big dill people, so I also add some dill and pop it in the fridge. So many people don't wash their beans, and that's why you get gassy, because the bubbles, and look at the bubbles. All the stuff that's getting washed away is what makes you gassy.
See what you got over there.
This is a bag of mahi caught last week. Look at these beautiful fillets.
Very beautiful.
Wait, give me the light. Like what?
Oh, look at that, boys. Read them and weep.
Catch and sweet. So for our fishy, I just coated it in some Cajun seasoning. Then I added it to a pan with some olive oil on medium hot heat. It just took about a couple, maybe 2-3 minutes on both sides. This fish cooks so fast. It's so good and flaky. Look at that bubble! And then we assembled it. I bought the wrong tortillas, so Dawn ended up having a couple of tacos. And then I had this beautiful taco salad. The rice was the star of the show, honestly. Everybody hates brown rice, but it's so good for all things. And no, I did not forget about my pickled onions. They were also so good. I love this life. I love my love. Fresh fish is the best. Thank you for coming to our little cooking show.
Come again.
Our little catch and cooking show. Wouldn't be here without this guy. Love you.
Love you.